going on out here today?
So tonight, well, this afternoon, we are doing we decided to do something different than a traditional repast. We wanted to do a rally for peace for the community, just for everybody who has shown their support and love for our family over the last 2 weeks for this tragedy. And so we have different people who have offered food items, as well as someone who is taking care of the majority of the food from the family. But anybody, if you're about peace, then this is a day for you. We just want everybody to come and fellowship and love on each other. Pretty soon we're going to do a balloon release. And if you've lost anybody, not just my nephew, but if you've lost anybody, we have some markers that you can write a note to them or just say a sacred prayer and put balloons up just in honor of everybody that we've lost from all of this violence.
What do you want people to remember about Lorenzo?
I want people to know and remember that he was not just your ordinary young man. He was loved. He had a huge network. He had a very large family on both sides, and that he was really into music. He had a heart of gold. He was tiny. He was born a preemie, and so he's dealt with adversities his entire life, even in his education. But he really strived to finish his education, and I was one of the reasons why he finished high school. He literally came to my office when I was working at Renton High School and said, "Auntie, I need to finish school." And so literally we made a plan sitting in my office to make sure that he was able to finish high school. I got his transcript and called my people at Interagency, and the rest is history. He graduated high school, but it was a decision that he had to make. And so even though he had adversities, even though the odds were against him, he persevered, and he went and he graduated high school. And his next steps were he wanted to produce music. He wanted to make and produce music. And so he was a good kid. He was 19. And so of course he did 19-year-old stuff, but nonetheless, he just wasn't a thug, and just wasn't out here doing the most. Like, he was loved, and he had a really big network, and he knew what to do, and he knew where to come when he was ready to do something different. And he was ready to do something different, and he was making different choices in his life, and it's unfortunate that his life was cut short.